It's your boy, for CancerMoonsTarot, coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would really appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. If you guys would also like, you can feel free to check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Nonetheless, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was my Sagittarius gang. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, baby. Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Hey, everybody. How are you guys doing? Excuse me. Hopefully you guys are doing awesome today. Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Sagittarius gang. Let's go ahead and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff, all right? Sagittarius, your overall energy here is the Six of Swords in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your current energy, Sag, is the Death card. The person you're dealing with is the Temperance card. So you could be connecting with a fellow Sagittarius. And the outcome that's present is the World card. Okay, so Sagittarius, you're going through changes again. And I kind of get that reminisce of, aw shit, here we go again. That's the vibe that's coming through. So you got here Six of Swords reversed, and you got here the Death card. You are going through changes again, and these changes that you are going through are going to be beneficial in regards to healing. I'm definitely feeling that a lot is going to change for you guys in the sense of how you perceive relationships and how you perceive yourself. And I do feel for those of you here that are going through spiritual awakenings, you are ascending a lot further. So this is going to get a little more esoteric, but for those of you that are dealing with spiritual awakening, Sagittarius, you're going to notice that you're kind of riding on an ascension right now. You're going to realize, oh shit, things are happening, things are changing in my life, things are affecting me, I'm feeling all different types of energies. It's because you are ascending on your spiritual path. And ideally, every time you ascend on your spiritual path, you end up going to a new path. That is what the World card here is indicating. New cycles are being born into your life. So for what I'm seeing here for Saggy, it definitely feels like a raise in your vibration is coming. And you're going to start noticing things around you that no longer are serving will be ending as new things are beginning. So I'm feeling a very go with the flow kind of energy, and it feels really good for you. I feel like there's going to be things in your life that are going to change. And I cannot tell you anything specific as I don't feel anything specific in nature. You know, this is going to resonate differently depending on your own situation and your own circumstances and your natural day-to-day life, Sag. But for an example, for some of you here, you may be changing the type of job that you have. You may be changing the type of friends you are surrounding yourself with, the type of belief systems that you have, the type of people that you talk to on a daily basis. The point is whatever isn't resonating in your highest of service and your highest of good, whatever isn't high vibe, you're going to notice is kind of falling out of your life. And we're going to be seeing these changes happening here as your vibration is increasing and as you are going further on your spiritual path. And with the World card here, many new things will be born into your life, such as meeting new people, having new job paths, new career paths, having new type of soul family coming into alignment with you, things of that nature as well. So Sag, be ready for your life to change a bit. Whatever isn't vibrating on the same energy or the same level as you is going to end up disappearing as newer and better things are forming in your life. That's all I'm seeing here, man. I just feel a very big raise of vibration, and I feel that a lot of you guys are starting to awaken deeper and moving forward on your path. And you're going to start to notice what needs to stay and what needs to go, and many more things are going to start coming in for you. Cool. I like it. And whatever this transformation is that is really happening for you seems to be very positive. I see and feel a very positive energy and a very positive influence to it. So I'm sorry that I couldn't be more specific. Everybody's life is really different at this point, but it feels pretty good, is what I could say the least. And that's good news, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So we started out with my fire signs, so we're going to go fire, water, air, earth. Going all the way to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Scorpio? Baby, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 362 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Scorpio gang, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through, man. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's cracking? Scorpio, the overall energy for you guys here is the Three of Cups. I felt like this card was going to come out, and it came out right on time. You could be dealing here with a Cancer, a Pisces, or a fellow Scorpio, but your current or overall energy, is the Three of Cups. Now, your current energy, Scorpio, is the Queen of Wands. The person you're dealing with is the Two of Wands reversed, and the outcome that's present is the Ace of Swords reversed, followed through with the Temperance in reverse. Damn. So Scorpio, you might be connecting with a Sagittarius, or you could be a cusp for some. What I'm seeing here, or not a cusp, excuse me. You might have Sagittarius in your chart. What I'm seeing here for Scorpio feels very empowering to me. There has definitely been a big change in your energy. And as I did your reading, guys, I forgot what I titled it. Your mid-month reading for April, it was called Scorpio, You Shatter Their Ego and You're Over It. And throughout that reading, it was basically and typically talking about a giant shift that took place in Scorpio's energy, where you guys have really owned and stepped into your confidence, but also you've stepped into this position of owning who you are and being happy with who you are. And I feel like that is such a rejoiceful moment, as right now you guys are enjoying yourselves as much as possible. And the reason why that is because it really made you think that with this person here, Two of Wands reversed, the moment that this person decided to be stagnant in your life, you've had times where in the past this would have made you question your worth. But no longer are you questioning your worth here, all right, Scorpio, when people aren't showing you that they want to be a part of your life. You're in a position where you simply say, well, that's their loss. That's the difference here. Because maybe in the past, Scorpio, if somebody rejected you, you'd question your worth or that if you were good enough. But right now, you're in a place where you're like, okay, that's their loss. It is what it is. Because you genuinely seem to be pretty fucking happy. You got here the Three of Cups. Symbolizing happiness, symbolizing being in a good environment, symbolizing being in a good mental health. And with the Queen of Wands here, owning in on who you are and owning in on that confidence and expressing it is really a great change that's being adapted into your life. So I feel right now, Scorps, you kind of don't really have many complaints. You're in a positive environment, you're in a positive headspace, you're in a good mindset. And by staying in that mindset, there's really nothing that can tear you down. You're recognizing that you're worth the world, and if somebody doesn't feel that way, then they're meant to be somewhere else, and that's okay. As for the outcome that's present, we got here the Temperance in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Now, with these two cards being present, I feel like you have just came to a point, Scorpio, where you've said to yourself, I have healed from so many situations. I have done so much work. I have done so much, isolation from certain individuals and communicating with my higher self and getting in tune with myself. I feel like you have taken a pause on, I've done so much work that there's no more work for me to do. Because Scorpio, I've seen a lot of you guys going through, doing a lot of work, a lot of inner work, a lot of inner healing, taking a step back from everybody and just focusing on you. You've done it for so long to the point where you feel complete. You feel like the work you did is done. You feel like you've gotten to a very stable point to where you're very content with yourself and you are very confident in standing in who you are. You don't really feel like there's any work left to do. Like you've completed it all. You've gone through that. And we've been seeing this for Scorpio ever since 2019, which I call the year of the self-love ascension. So Scorps, you guys did a crap load of work and you feel like the work is done. Now, of course, no work is ever done. But for the most part, most of it is. And you're in a very good spot right now. So enjoy the place that you're in, enjoy the energy that you're in, and stay in that vibe as long as you possibly can. Because as long as you're enjoying your life and living it as best as possible, you're creating the best life you can possibly live. So I like that. Keep on enjoying it, guys. I like this inner confidence of knowing who you are and standing in this authentic energy. It looks really good for you. And right now, healing isn't something you need to focus on. You're kind of just doing your thing. You've done a lot of work. And I think you should be proud to take a break from that work and just enjoy your life. It's looking pretty damn good. I like it, Squirt. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Hey, yo, thank you so much for the $10. Goddess Kesha, much appreciated. Thank you so much. Moving forward, though, I do want to say real quick, guys, for those of you that were waiting For the, I don't know why this just came to mind. For those of you that are waiting for the mid-months, tomorrow we're going to have Gemini not Gemini, we're going to have Taurus going up and Leo. So if you're a Taurus or a Leo, your video will be out tomorrow. I did touch basis yesterday in the ending of the daily reading saying that I do apologize for being late for the mid-months. They are going to be late, but we're going to be posting those throughout tomorrow and Friday. So be ready for those to come out. They will be coming out quite soon. So just bear with me and be patient. Sorry that I kind of like got super distracted. That was just on my mind, so I wanted to put that out for you, okay? But nonetheless, thank you once again, Keisha or Kesha. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Thank you so much for the $10. It's much appreciated, okay? All right, man. Going all the way to, we started off with my fire signs, fire, water, air. What do we got coming through for my Aquarius gang? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 486 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Aqua. Let's see what messages we got rolling through for you. Aquarius, your overall energy here is the Page of Cups in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Your current energy here, Aqua, is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. The person you're dealing with here is the Nine of Wands. And the outcome that's present here is the High Priestess in reverse. You're connecting with a very withdrawn person, a very withdrawn energy. And what it feels like to me is that with the person you're dealing with, Aquarius, because they're so withdrawn, you're really tired of trying to get somebody out of your shell. You're really tired of trying to crack somebody out of their scared to be vulnerable state. You just want somebody to be authentic with you. You just want somebody to be vulnerable with you. And I feel like that's what you're looking for right now. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You're at a space right now, Aquarius, where you're done trying to get somebody to open up and you're done trying to get somebody to stand in who they are. You know, the person you're connecting with right now is really lacking confidence and is really lacking being who they are. And you're tired of that right now. You're tired of investing into it. It's like you've been trying to crack an eggshell for so long to the point where it seems impossible to crack. And with the outcome that's present, High Priestess card in reverse, due to the fact that this person has been so withdrawn and there is such a lack of information of where you two are going in a romantic sense, it only seems fair for you to kind of let this connection go. Because not only do you have a lack of information of where this connection is going to go because your person's so withdrawn, you're in a space right now where you don't feel like it's worth fighting for somebody who doesn't really seem to care. So taking a look at your overall energy again, Page of Cups reversed, the love that you did offer is the love that you are retracting. So I feel for a good amount of you guys, you may be considering the option of letting go of someone here, considering that you keep trying to crack them open and they won't open, okay? Keep in mind it can be vice versa for some of you as well. All readings can be vice versa, by the way. A lot of people are always like, oh, this is reversed, or this is this is that. All messages can resonate vice versa or backwards or any way like that. So yeah, nonetheless here, Aqua, that's what I'm seeing for you. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my earth signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful, beautiful Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for the bull gang here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Ooh, got something caught in my throat. Hey-o. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Taurus, let's get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. I hope we got some awesome stuff. Taurus, your overall energy here is the Six of Cups in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Your current energy, Taurus, is the Hierophant, which, go figure, that's you. The person you're dealing with here is the Temperance reversed, and the outcome that's present is the Five of Pentacles reversed. So we've seen the Temperance card a lot today. I don't know if people are mixing and mingling with a lot of Saggies, but nonetheless, Taurus, you could be connecting with a fellow Taurus, or you can be connecting possibly here with a Sagittarius. Now, based on what I'm seeing for you guys, it appears to me that a lot of you guys are not really trying to accept someone back. This is one of those situations where you've worked so hard on somebody, and I think that you are just not willing to ever put that same amount of effort or work in again. You know how you'll work on somebody, you'll try to help them as long as you can, you'll be committed to them, because Tauruses are very loyal, they're very devoting, but I feel like you're giving up on someone. And the reason why you're giving up on them is because you've tried so much that you never want to put in that amount of energy of trying to fix someone ever again. And the thing is that, you know, in regards to like cancers, people will tell cancers that cancers try to fix a lot of other people. But Tauruses can be fixers sometimes too, especially if you have Cancerian somewhere in your chart. And I think that you're tired of fixing people. I really think you're in a place right now where you're recognizing that it's not acceptable for you to have to take control of somebody else's life when we all are in control of our very own lives. So from what I'm seeing here, Taurus, you're kind of just recognizing, I gotta stop being the backbone for everybody. I need other people to take care of their shit, because you got shit to take care of in regards to yourself. You do got shit to take care of, Taurus. And it is not your role to fix anybody else's life. Can you be there to assist them? Yes, you can be there to assist them. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's not your job to fix those specific people. As for the outcome that's present, we got here the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, this is you basically saying, hey, at the end of the day, I will be there for the people that I love and care about, but I'm not going to be taking control of their life any further when I got business to attend to on my own end. So Taurus, I don't feel like you're necessarily cutting ties from certain people, but I think you're recognizing that you got to bring the, you got to fill your cup first. You got to fill your cup first, because there's people out there who don't want to do the work, who want you to do all the other work for them. And that's not how it rolls, and that's not how it works. So from what I'm seeing here, Taurus, you're not leaving people behind, but you're not being there as much as you used to, because you got shit to take care of as well. Okay, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much, Galactic Fantastic, for the 11. Much appreciated. I really do like that name over there. Thank you so much for the donation. And also, I like the question Amon rolled up in the chat real quick. Amon said, mental health check. How is everybody doing during quarantine? I would like to share. Fuck it. I think it's fun to get into it. I definitely have been in a space where I recognized I need a schedule. If I don't have a schedule, I'm going to play video games all day and have an unhealthy amount of hours into it, to the point where I burn out my eyes, okay? All I know is I need a schedule. Schedules really help me during quarantine, because it keeps you in the mindset of your daily routine. So when you keep your routine together, you feel like almost nothing around you is really going on, and things of that nature. So you got to be mindful of keeping a routine. It's really important. I hope everybody else, is doing well, and I hope everybody else is keeping a schedule too, because, if you don't keep a schedule, you're definitely going to be in a place where you're all over the place, and, you could be susceptible to your mental health kind of taking a negative route, because you aren't keeping yourself busy, So keeping yourself busy is important. Clean up around your house, and for those of you too that, and I pointed this out before, besides the schedule being ridiculously important, if you guys have any financial issues during this time, and you can't go to work because work shut down or something like that, you can tap into creating and learning all about online business. There's so many people that can actually do that. And maybe some people are like, I'm a little too lazy to do it and whatnot. But money is still able to be made while at home or while at quarantine. For people that are having financial troubles, you can learn how to build a website just by watching a YouTube video. You can see what it is that you could sell online. Right now, a lot of people need masks. Why don't you look up how to create masks, produce those, and fucking sell them? There are so many things that you can do right now to start making money in order to support yourself and your family, and as well as to add value to the communities around you. And that all it takes is that actual motivation, because you have the time to be able to do it. So either way, for those of you that are in a space right now where you feel like you aren't being able to contribute to your finances, or you feel like the stress of not being able to work, you can definitely do something here and make a change. You can do stuff online and still find revenues and ways to make money. But at the end of the day too, man, keep in mind what the most important thing in my opinion is during this whole quarantine is definitely staying on top of your mental health. I feel like your mental health is very important, and if you're not staying on top of your mental health throughout this time, that's when things can kind of go a little bit sideways. So make sure one of the best methods to keep that mental health on top is by implementing a schedule. Do something every day, have a fun routine, and do stuff that kind of keeps your mind constantly flowing, and you're gonna feel a lot better. All right, but with the situation at hand, it's gonna take time, guys. It's gonna take time. And even if they do open the economy, and I agree at this point, I think that the economy being shut down is gonna be worse necessarily than the virus still being out there. Because if the economy is shut down for a very long, extensive period of time, it is gonna cause a lot of financial stress, a lot of mental stress, a lot of stress on the body, to the point where there are people, you could see a higher rate in suicide, you can see a higher rate in depression, you can see a higher rate in many different things with the economy being shut down. But I don't know which direction we're going to go into. I don't know if we're going to open the economy and say, fuck it, there's a virus out there, but we need to live. But either way, something's going to happen, and it's going to have to happen. So right now, we're kind of in this limbo energy where we don't know if we're going to reopen it and say, fuck it, even though that's most likely the best thing you should do, or we're going to stay home, and a lot of people are going to kind of get cooped up and, get all this anxiety and stress that's going to affect them and negatively impact them. So right now, what I ask the collective to do is really stay in a patient state. Believe me, I can get all into the government shit if I wanted to, but YouTube will just censor me, so I can't do that here, unfortunately. Trust me, I know the agenda, I know everything that's going on. I could explain it in very big detail, but if I do that, my channel's gonna get censored or blacklisted, and then this is my job, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna fucking say anything over here. Maybe on Instagram we can get into a deep conversation and things of that nature too, but I'm aware of what's really going on behind the scenes. But either way, with what's going on right now, keeping yourself in a position where you are exercising your psyche and you are focusing on having some sort of schedule and just keeping yourself in a normal routine is going to help your mental health as much as possible. So that's what I really advocate for people right now, is getting themselves on a routine and doing things, day by day to help you get through that. All right. And for those of you as well that are like scared to go outside, like as even your backyard, don't be afraid to go into your backyard. Don't be afraid to take a walk across the street or go down the block or go jog outside. There's nothing wrong with that either. Getting physical exercise in can help people just as much, okay? So guys, don't fear what's going on right now. Do not fear it, okay? Because the more fear you have, the more we are lowering the collective consciousness, all right? Everything's gonna work out in a way that it needs to. But what's most important right now is that you are taking care of yourself. Because if you continue to take care of yourself, you will set an example for everybody else to take care of themselves. And boom, we will raise our energy back up. And as I always say, if we've gotten through everything else, we'll clearly get through this. So we're going to be fine. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, man, I forgot what sign I was on because we got into a ramble, and I definitely, I feel like we've talked about that conversation a lot, so let's get ourselves back on the roll, man. What do we got going on? So we just finished Taurus, right? Okay, so we're going back to the fire signs. Cool. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Aries, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aries here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Aries here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 499 peeps in the chat, or 400... I read the donation and said 499 peeps in the chat. For the 682 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for the 499 donation, Todd. Much appreciated. With gratitude, thank you. And thank you so much, Boneman538, for the 999. It's all a circus. The world is a stage. You are your own authority. It is about love versus fear. Get into nature. Be the change you wish to see in the world. LOL, gotta take my advice too. Absolutely, absolutely. Listen, the government is just, there's people behind what the government actually is. But I'm not trying to get deeper into conversation. I know when my guides tell me to shut my mouth for good reason, and it's just the platform that we're on, guys. At the end of the day, YouTube has been very, very censory lately, censoring a lot of videos and censoring a lot of information, and I don't want to get on that radar here, because if I do, you know, that the information I can potentially spread goes downhill, because it's not going to be pushed out there. So I know, guys, I know for sure. But let's keep it popping, man. Going all the way back to my Aries here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Aries, let's get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. All right, Aries. Your overall energy here is the Three of Pentacles. You can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy here is the Emperor card. The person you're dealing with is the Five of Swords in reverse, and the outcome that's present is the Eight of Wands. Interesting. So Aries, you're coming up in your energy, which I like, which means that you're standing in your element, which is overall a very positive aspect. So you can be connecting with a fellow Aries for some of you. But what I'm seeing here overall is this energy of just not working with people who have gone clearly much against you. Like, there's this energy, Aries, where if people are showing you who they are, you are not going to try to come to any sort of peace treaty or try to fix things. If people aren't right for you, they're not right for you, and you're going to stand by that boundary. I feel like you're kind of in the space where you have room for forgiveness, but it's hard to trust people after they've already done some dirty work or have hurt you. So from what I'm seeing here, Aries, whoever you're connecting with, Five of Swords in reverse, this Five of Swords in reverse talks about a person who may have betrayed you, backstabbed you, or may have simply walked away and left a negative impact in your life. And I feel like you don't, you know, you can forgive, but you'll never forget. So this is the energy of not trusting people who have gone against you and not giving them second chances. And the reason being is because a person can be forgiven and do the same exact thing. So I do feel this energy of Aries cutting out a lot of bullshit in their life and forgiving people, but not necessarily accepting them back, because you're in a space where it's like, if you prove me who you are and you prove it to me one time, that is simply who you are, and it's not going to change my mind. So from what I'm seeing here for Aries, you're kind of in the space where it's like, yo, if you show me who you are, I'm going to believe you for who you are, and I'm not going to be giving out no second chances. I'll forgive you, but I won't forget. And that's what's important here, okay? So I'm seeing you stepping into that power right now, Aries, not really trying to fix things with certain people, but simply just saying, I will forgive, but I will not forget, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So, yeah, there could be somebody here, too, just saying, trying to ask for forgiveness, but you don't want to give that a shot, okay? Like I said, you could forgive, but you're not going to be handing out that second chance, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much, for the $9.99, much appreciated, Richard. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, okay? All right, man. So, going all the way to my water signs, what do we got coming through for the beautiful Pisces, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Pisces here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Pisces, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Pisces gang. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through, man. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's cracking, baby? Pisces, the overall energy for you guys here is the Four of Swords. You can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your current energy is the Star card in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Devil. Whew, and the outcome that's present is the Four of Wands in reverse. You have lost all hope in the Devil, is kind of the vibe that's coming through. There's this energy that you've lost all hope in a very specific person. They used to be somebody who you really genuinely loved, and you thought that you saw light there. But now, all you could see is the darkness in someone. And I feel like that's why you're losing hope in them. It's like you don't see any light left in a person that you used to love. You don't see any light left in a person that used to be amazing to you and used to be a big part of your life. You feel as if someone here has changed, and they've changed for the worse. They've changed to such a negative state that you don't feel like there's hope in them ever going back to who they used to be. And the truth of the situation is that people change each and every single day. And this is one of those situations where this person has changed, but they've continued going down that same negative path here, Pisces. So ultimately, you don't feel like there's any hope for your relationship with this person. And keep in mind, relationship just means your connection in general to this person, whether you're friends, family members, or a lover. You don't feel like there's any hope for this relationship to get back to the foundation it was originally on. You just feel like with the individual that you're dealing with, they took a turn for the worst and you don't see it getting any better. So from what I'm seeing here, Pisces, you're kind of losing hope on someone and you don't see it getting any better. Therefore, you're getting closer and closer to releasing somebody due to the fact that they truly have changed. That's what I'm seeing here for you guys, okay? A little bit of an intense reading for sure, but yeah, there's been a lot of change here and you don't want to go back. Damn. All right, Pisces. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward, okay? Going all the way to my air signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Libra, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Give me 1 second, y'all. Drop my card real quick. Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on, man? Messages for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Libra, you kind of have a little bit of interesting energy going into it. There's definitely something I'm feeling. I'm not sure what it is, though. Libra, your overall energy. Oh, there we go. That's why I can't tell what it... Yeah, okay. You got here the King of Pentacles reversed. The King of Pentacles reversed is a ungrounded energy. It's meaning that your feelings and emotions are rapidly changing, okay? You're not really having stability in your emotions. You're kind of feeling various different moods throughout the day. And with your current energy here, you got the Queen of Wands reversed. The person you're dealing with is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. And the outcome that's present here is the Nine of Swords. So it kind of appears to me right now, excuse me, that Libra is going through this state of wanting to express themselves but not feeling like they can. There's this energy of feeling like you can't express yourself. Like nobody understands you right now. Nobody gets what you're going through. Like nobody understands your feelings. Almost to the point, Libra, where you're like, I don't even understand my feelings. You know what I'm saying? So there's this energy of like, you feel restricted. And of course, that can be happening with this whole quarantine going on. But I do feel like a lot of guys are just feeling this energy of restriction. Like, I need to like let out my emotions. Like, I just feel like everything's been so bottled up lately. I've been so cooped up lately. Like, I need to do something, right? And this is one of those situations where, you know, you're in a space right now where you don't know how to express yourself. And that obviously is what bothers you. You know, as for the outcome that's present here, Nine of Swords, you know, not being able to express yourself is what is initially bothering you. So, you know, I think I'm going to give my advice because this is literally what I do when I feel very constricted and I feel like I can't express myself. Write. Get a fucking notebook and write. Because when you literally just sit down and you write out your feelings and emotions, you purge that out of your body, you know? And on top of that as well here, besides just writing things out, as creepy as this sounds, you can literally talk to yourself in a mirror and have a full conversation with yourself. You can pray if you'd like to, especially for those of you that are religious. But at the end of the day, to let it out is to acknowledge what you're feeling. So take a step back, Libra. Acknowledge what it is you're feeling. Have a conversation with yourself. Work through that shit. Ask yourself a bunch of questions on why you feel a certain type of way. And journaling does work wonders. And you can get some answers to that, you know? Because the more you try to ignore the feeling, the more it's like a ticking time bomb. And I've noticed that. So try not to ignore the feeling you're feeling, even if it's just you feeling restricted, or even if it's you feeling various different things. Just pour out what you feel. Explain it to yourself if you have to. And then you'll start to get an understanding of why you feel this way the moment you start questioning yourself. There will be answers coming in. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. And also, you know, I'm no astrologer. I know we're dealing with Venus and Gemini right now. I know we're dealing with some heavy planetary influences. We're getting closer to Taurus season. So there could be some astrological influences here that are making you feel this way. But also, in top of what's going on with the world, of course, you're going to feel very ungrounded right now, as everybody in the world is in a very ungrounded time. You know? Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is promised right now. So I feel here, Libra, it's time to have a conversation with yourself. It's time to be open with yourself about your feelings. It's time to pour those feelings out and question why you feel that way. Anytime you ask a question to yourself, answers will naturally come. So give it a shot. What can you necessarily lose? That's something important to note too. So nonetheless, hopefully that makes some sense to you guys, and hopefully that benefits you in any sort of way. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right. Give me 1 second, y'all, because we did get a donation real quick. Thank you so much, Jennifer Davis, for the $2. Much appreciated. Your readings help me on the daily. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Much appreciated. I'm happy that my readings can help you. Like I say, guys, I want to help everybody as much as possible, and I say this all the time. Even if my reading doesn't resonate, if my energy can just be something positive for you in your life, that is much appreciated. At the end of the day, I want to spread high vibe energy. I want to raise the vibration of other people as a typical light worker would. And I want to bring some sort of happiness, insight, and positivity to people in their daily lives. So I appreciate that, and I'm happy that I could help you in that way, okay? All right, man. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So we just did my air signs. Go into my earth signs. What do we got coming through for the beautiful Virgo? What's cracking, baby? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Oh, shit. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Your card shuffled up really weird over there. Sorry about that. That was a weird shuffle. Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling like this is going to be an interesting reading. Let's take a look here. There's a lot of energy surrounding it. Virgo, your overall energy here is the Hierophant card in reverse. So I feel like there's a... Oh, shit. Okay. There's a contract being broken. There is a soul contract, Virgo, that's being broken, and I got the confirmation from my guides. So for those of you that are connecting with a false twin flame or just connecting with someone that you think is your soulmate or someone that you think is your twin flame, chances are they were, but I'm seeing a contract here being broken, meaning that you are no longer tied and bound to this person as you are releasing them because of the way that things have been playing out in the 3D. So your current energy is the Strength card, the person you're dealing with is the Two of Cups, and the outcome that's present is the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, literally. Whoever you're connecting with here is your counterpart, Virgo. Yes, they are your counterpart, but because you two have not been coming into alignment, and because you two have been resisting each other, the contract here essentially is being broken. It's essentially being broken, and the connection that you two have here is getting flushed out. It's getting flushed out, and you're seeing this in the 3D, you know? And I'm seeing that and keep in mind, soul contracts can be broken. They're not something that has to be fulfilled or planned out or played out. They can be broken at any given time. And I feel like with your free will here, Virgo, you are choosing to break that contract. Whoever this person is that you're dealing with, that's your counterpart, I feel like commitment was always an issue. I feel like, you know, keeping this person in alignment with you was always difficult. You were always connecting with a very resistant energy. And because that energy was so resistant, you were tired of doing the chase. You were tired of dealing with this resistance. So you are making that choice to let go of the connection. And that tie is going to be severed here. That contract is going to be broken. And keep in mind, we have many, many soulmates. There isn't just one soulmate. Okay? Your soulmate also doesn't have to be a romantic partner. Your soulmate can be your mom. Your soulmate can be your dog. Your soulmate can be your best friend. Soulmates are just people that you are very in tune with on this earth and you are very similar to. And there is so many soulmates, there's probably thousands of them, you know? So either way, considering that we have so many soulmates, don't even worry about breaking a contract because you'll meet another one. Chances are there's already a couple in your life. So either way here, Virgo, you're moving into a different path. You're moving into something that better suits alignment with you. Because over here, with all the resistance of this person, it was not going to come into alignment in the way that you wanted it to. Therefore, the contract's broken. There's something else that's going to better pan out for you. There's another person that's going to better pan out for you. Someone there needed confirmation. I got the confirmation because my guides literally gave me a fucking image right in my head. And that was that. That was just the breaking of the contract. Okay? So there will be something better coming for you here, Virgo. But as of right now, you are freed from that connection and they are free from you. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through from my motherfucking Leo, baby? And to answer a question real quick before we get into Leo, because I get this question a lot, actually. Diana asks, what is a twin flame? A twin flame is literally half of your soul. So what a twin flame is you are born with one soul, right? You are created with one soul. The one soul is split into half. You are half of a soul, and your twin flame is the other half of your soul. And basically, your twin flame is your divine counterpart. Now, here's the thing. Twin flames have been increasingly and just exponentially fucking blown out of proportion. Twin flames have been blown out of proportion to the point where everyone believes that twin flames need to be romanticized when they're not necessarily have to be a romantic connection. See, twin flames don't have to be a romantic connection at all. The job of a twin flame is to awaken you to a higher level of consciousness, to trigger a spiritual awakening in you. That is the idea and concept behind a twin flame, because the other half of you will trigger an awakening in you so that you may heal and go through those types of lessons and ascend further spiritually. Your twin flame essentially is there to help you ascend spiritually as you both are triggering each other back and forth. Now, can twin flames be romanticized? Yes, but are they naturally romantic? No. What a twin flame is there for is for your ascension. So a lot of people romanticize the hell out of twin flames and make it seem like, oh my God, this is the most divine connection ever. But and not, you know, your twin flame, it's usually hectic. It's usually hard. It's usually a harsh fucking road. But you appreciate that person because you both are literally always triggering each other to keep on growing. So yeah, twin flames are essential for sure, but they're not always romantic. And I think people have a hard time with that, you know? So don't worry about a twin flame, and also don't worry about the title of a soulmate either. You know, titles are simply titles. What you need to worry about is if you love the person you're with and they love you and you love being with that individual. What matters is being with the person you're happy with and vice versa, a person that's happy with you. It doesn't matter what the label is. It doesn't matter if they're your twin flame, your soulmate, your whatever. As long as you're happy with them and they're happy with you and you guys are having a beautiful, passionate, loving relationship, that's what's fucking important. You know, that's what's important. Nonetheless, man, let's keep it popping. Thank you so much for the $4.99, Cynthia. Thank you, Anne, for telling me exactly what I need to hear, even if it's not always favorable. Never will be. Good vibes, and thank you so much. Respect to your way. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Much appreciated. Thank you for letting me know and the respect and everything. I appreciate that, and thank you so much for your donation. All right, thank you, Cynthia. But yeah, and I saw a comment as well. Somebody commented, I wish you would do this more often where you sit back and talk. I do it pretty often, I guess. Maybe not all the time. But sometimes I feel like I need to stop talking because I can have that Gemini ramble when I'm doing this stuff. But if you guys like having conversations in the middle of a daily reading, I'm cool with that too. I like chatting and having conversations and talking about things that I find important. The only time I'm ever going to break away from the reading is if there's something to talk about that can literally influence the collective. So that's why I do that, you know? I'm not going to sit here and shoot the shit with you guys like it's what's it called, a late night hang or something. But if there is an important question that gets brought up, I like to bring it into the readings, you know? So either way, man, hopefully you guys enjoy the extra words that I put out for you, okay? Anyways, man, go into my Leos because I know they've been very patient. Messages for Leo here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Leo here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Leo, let's see what we got going on for you. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's cracking, baby? Leo, the overall energy for you guys here is the Hierophant. You can be connecting possibly here with the Taurus. Rolling into your current energy, you got here the Ten of Wands reversed. The person you're dealing with here is the Knight of Swords in reverse, and the outcome that's present, Leo, is the Eight of Cups. So, Leo, you can be connecting possibly here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You may be dealing with a Taurus as well, an air sign, a fire sign. We got all the motherfucking signs, Leo. We got a lot of signs. But based on what I'm seeing in your reading specifically, is the release of burdens. A lot of burdens here are being dropped for you, and I feel like it's definitely a very, very happy and joyous time. I think the moment you have decided to kind of cut off the burdens of certain types of people. For example, Leo, it's very burdening to chase somebody. It's also very burdening to try to get somebody to talk to you when you already notice that they're distancing themselves from you. So I feel like you're letting go. You're letting go here. Ten of Wands reversed, Knight of Swords reversed. You're done trying to get somebody to communicate with you, to show you that they care about you, to show you that they want to be a part of your life. You're tired of it, dude. You're tired of it. You're taking a step back going, hey, man, Hierophant card, let me be committed to myself. Because there's no point in trying to keep someone around who's trying to detach themselves either way. And with the Eight of Cups here to the Hierophant card, I feel like you're just walking into a new direction of, fuck it, I'm going to be committed to myself. And if somebody genuinely wants to stay a part of my life, for sure. But if somebody wants to walk away, I'm going to hold the door open for them. You know, Leo, the thing is that sometimes it's so hard, and this is going to be a little bit of a truth fact, and this might hurt to say, but, you know, when people don't want to be a part of your life, it can hurt you in a very egotistical way. And Leo, it's not that I'm sitting here saying, yeah, you got a big-ass ego. Leos, and as much as everybody else is, we all have a pretty big ego, I guess, but it hurts on an ego level when somebody that you care about doesn't feel the same way. It hurts on that level, and it bruises it a little bit. And it's something that sucks to hear, but it's true. And I think that you're kind of tapping yourself out of the ego and just realizing that, hey, you know what? This person chose not to be here, and I have a different perception of him. You're starting to realize this person chose not to be here, and that is their choice. And what would I rather want? A person who wants to be here, or a person staying here even though it's not really what they want? You would rather want a person who wants to be in your life. And that's what's important. And by the way, no, not all Leos. I put it this way, guys. I'm talking about the ego thing. It can be triggering to people. Everybody has an ego. I'm not saying Leos have big egos. Leos have big hearts. But sometimes Leo has a problem with thinking between their heart versus their ego. Thank you. That's what I needed to say. So either way, I am seeing here right now that you guys are just dropping the burden of chasing people and dropping the burden of trying to like get people to like you or get people to care about you. I think you're just starting to care that you don't, or I think you're starting to realize that you don't give a shit if people don't care about you right now or if people do. All that matters is that you're happy and content with yourself and you are happy with the people that are in your life. Excuse my stuttering, okay? So either way, Leo, I think the most important lesson you're learning here is I'm just happy with myself and I'm going to be happy with the people that are in my life and I'm done giving a shit if people like me or people don't like me. It is what it is. What matters is if I'm happy and content with my life. That's what I feel is most important here. Okay? Because, man, I'm a Leo Venus. And here's what I know, man. Growing up, not only just being a Leo Venus, but being a Gemini Cancer cusp sun, being a Libra Moon, okay? Being a Cancer rising, being a Leo Venus, I realized that in my childhood growing up, I always wanted to be loved and liked. I realized that. That was a hard pill for me to swallow when I realized that not everyone likes me. And keep in mind, I'm talking about myself in this situation. I grew up with the energy of wanting to be loved. And a lot of Leos just want to be loved. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I grew up with that mentality and it hurt me when people didn't. And then I realized, yo, you know what? I don't really give a fuck if people love me or don't love me. It is what it is. Because the truth of the situation is that usually when people don't like you, there's reasons why they don't. Okay? And whatever those reasons are, usually have nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. So, either way, man, at the end of the day, for those of them, or for those people that don't want to stick around, hold the door open for them. Drop the burden of chasing anybody. There's no point to chase them. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my beautiful, beautiful Cancerian! What's cracking, baby? Messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Oh, I missed that donation, by the way. Thank you so much for the 20 bucks, Selena. I almost wanted to say Selena Gomez. I've been watching a lot of Wizards of Waverly Place. Thank you for the 20 bucks. My very first donation here, and I just wanted to say you are such a handsome man with beautiful eyes. Hashtag Virgo gang. Thank you so much, Selena. Much appreciated. Thank you for the compliment, my love. That is much appreciated. And thank you for the donation. Thank you very much. I do love my eye color. That is one thing I have to admit. I love having blue eyes. That makes me stand out, okay? That's one thing I really do love is the blue eyes. I've had them since I was born. I've had them since I was a child. So thank you. I appreciate the compliment. All right? Anyways, man, going all the way to my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancer baby. Let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. I really hope we got some fantastic stuff. Cancer, the overall energy for you guys here is the Strength card in reverse, so you can be connecting possibly here with a Leo. Your current energy here, Cancer, is the Ace of Cups in reverse. The person you're dealing with here is the Two of Cups, and the outcome that's present, Cancer, is the Fool card. So I do feel for the Cancers that have had a lack of love for themselves, there's a big change happening here. Oh yeah. Cancer, for those of you that oh God, why am I stuttering so much today? Fuck me. Relax, throat chakra, open, expand. Thank you. For those Cancers that have been struggling with loving themselves, you are jumping into the Fool energy, my friends. And the Fool energy is about saying, fuck it. Why can't I love and respect myself for who I am? Why can't I accept myself for who I am? I am who I am. I cannot change everything about myself. So why can't I sit back and love me? So right now with the Fool card here, you're tapping yourself into what I like to call the fuck it energy, where you just stop giving a shit about what other types of people say. And you're realizing that no one's going to love you better than you love yourself. And you're building up that strength right now and recognizing that that's what's most important. Now, that could be one version of this. Another version that can be here, Cancer, is some of you here may be falling in love with a partner. So if it ain't about self-love, there could be some Cancers out here who are falling out of love with somebody. And if you are, you're in a position right now where no longer can you keep yourself unhappy in a relationship that isn't fulfilling to you. So if there's any Cancers that are in a relationship that you're not happy with, that you're not fulfilled with, I think you're getting to that point where you're ready to be set free. You know, that's what we got here with the Fool card. Ready to free yourself. So it can go both ways. This could be about the self-love, or this could be about a relationship you're in. So for some Cancers, you may be getting ready to let someone go as you want to go out there, adventure, and meet somebody who you feel kind of better suits you. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Excuse me. Going all the way to my air signs. What do we got coming through for my motherfucking Gemini, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 741 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Gemini. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. I hope we got some fantastic stuff. What's cracking, baby? Gemini, the overall energy for you guys here is the 10 of Pentacles. You can be dealing with an earth sign here. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy, Gemini, is the Ace of Cups. The person you're dealing with is the Lovers reversed, and the outcome that's present is the Knight of Wands in reverse. Kind of a similar reading to Cancer, except vice versa. Gemini, I think you're in love with somebody who doesn't feel the same way, and I think you realize that that's okay. This is one of those vibes right now where you're realizing, hey, if they love me back or not, I love this person, and I'm in a position, I feel like you're in a position right now, Gemini, where you know that you love somebody so much that you're willing to set them free. It's the acceptance of that. You know, you're accepting here that you may have feelings for somebody that doesn't reciprocate them, but you're respecting that boundary. And I feel like no matter what, you love and care for this person, therefore you will set them free. And as you do set them free, you're just very much so in this energy of, hey, maybe they're meant for me, maybe they're not. Maybe they'll come back to me, maybe they won't. But I love you, and I'm going to set you free because I know you don't feel the same way. And by doing that, not only are you going to feel 10 times better here, Gemini, but ultimately, you're most likely going to manifest yourself a person to be with anyways. And here's the thing, Gemini, or for people that resonate with this situation. When you fall in love with somebody and they don't feel the same way, eventually you're going to meet somebody after them who literally is so madly in love with you, and you're going to end up being so madly in love with them that you were meant to be with somebody else. A more powerful love will come your way. So as you're setting this person free, you're allowing the universe to pair you up with the person that matches your energy. Because as soon as you let go of someone who doesn't reciprocate your same energy and doesn't ride your vibration, a new person will come on in that is riding on the same frequency as you. So Gemini, as you let go of this lover who maybe doesn't feel the same way back, you are going to be opening yourself up to meeting a new person quite soon. So you can expect new love manifesting in your life, and you can expect somebody new riding on your frequency. You will be meeting a new person soon, Gemini, okay? Especially as you let go of the person who isn't reciprocating how you feel, all right? The Magician card here. There will be someone new manifesting. So that's what's good here. And here's the thing too. When you are in love with somebody, or when you're dealing with somebody that doesn't feel the same way, if you don't let go of them, you're never going to be able to have the new opportunities manifest in your life anyways. So because you're letting go of this person, Gemini, that's why new love will manifest in your life. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my beautiful Capricorn, baby. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on. Message is for Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? By the way, thank you so much for the 1111. Hopefully I say your name correctly. Destifano81. Thank you for the 1111. Resonating so much. Self-love, baby. Thank you so much for the donation. Much appreciated. Messages for Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 681 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's going on with you and see what we got going on. Capricorn, your overall energy here is the Queen of Pentacles. So you can be dealing with a fellow Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Your current energy here is the Five of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with is the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and the outcome that's present is the Ten of Cups reversed. Capricorn, I feel this energy of loneliness, okay? Where you are kind of like, damn, look at the time passing by. It's like, take a look at the Queen of Pentacles. It's like you're looking at the time passing by that you've been spending with yourself. You know, I do feel like a lot of you guys may be dealing with loneliness right now, especially with this pandemic going on, especially with, you know, having to stay home and with the virus. I can understand that. So you may be feeling lonely right now. And some of you here may be dealing with financial burdens and financial struggles. And if you are currently going through that, you know, you may feel like it's been such a struggle for you, and you may feel like it's been something that's been tearing at your family as well. But I am seeing here for the Capricorns that need financial support, just for confirmation, I'm telling you, financial support will come. So for Capricorns out there, and most Capricorns are like really big business people, which shout out to you because Capricorns know how to hustle. But I just want to say this as confirmation for whoever needs it. For any Capricorn out there who's having financial issues, you will get a source of income. You will survive, okay? So I don't want you to worry or freak out. You will survive, okay? Excuse me. But it'll be a very emotional process. Now, on the flip end, take away the financial problems. Let's take a look at the emotional aspect here. For those Capricorns here that are feeling lonely, I can totally understand where you're coming from. And in regards to my best advice for those of you that are feeling lonely, keep in mind, we still have FaceTime, we still have Skype, we still have Zoom calls. You know, for those of you that miss your family members that you haven't communicated with, or miss your loved ones that you haven't communicated with, get out on the internet and have a conversation with them. Talk to them, you know, chat with those types of people that you miss talking to. And I know that it's not the same as physical contact, but definitely go talk to the people of your loved ones and things of that nature that you missed. For those of you that are feeling lonely, you don't always have to be lonely. So remember that there are other types of things out there that you can do to be able to talk to your loved ones, such as having a Skype call, a Zoom call, a FaceTime call. You know, check up on them and have conversations with them and tell them what you're going through. And don't be afraid to say, hey, I'm pretty lonely and I just want to talk to somebody. Do you mind if we chat and just, you know, shoot the shit? Don't be afraid of that. You know, it's normal. Sometimes in life we all get a little bit lonely, and it's okay to tell somebody you feel that way and to spend some time with your loved ones. So don't worry about that at all, okay? And listen, man, if you guys are fucking lonely and you need someone to talk to and you're like, okay, I got no one. All right, well, I mean, here's the thing. You know, I feel like everybody has everybody. I feel like everybody has at least someone. But maybe at least in my perception, I've never noticed it, but maybe there are some people out there that really feel like they don't have anybody to talk to. And if you ever want to talk to somebody and you feel that lonely, shoot me a DM. I don't know if I'll see it. I don't know because I get a lot of DMs all the time on Instagram, but shoot me a DM and I might just respond. to be very fair. I might just respond. So nonetheless, here, Cappy, for those of you that are feeling lonely, I really do feel like you should extend your self out to people around you and give them a call and say, hey, this is how I'm feeling. Like, let's just talk and have a conversation. And somebody may be, lifting up your spirits moving forward. And also, I do want to say, too, for some Capricorns out there that may feel like they have no one, go join an online community. Go join an online group or something. Go find something online of, something that you're interested in, a hobby of yours. For some people here at CancerMoonsTarot, this may even be a community that keeps them from feeling lonely. Because I have had people tell me that, where they've told me that, like, your community is so important to me that it helps me, always feel engaged and loved. So that's something that I think is beautiful, and that's something that you guys could even engage in as well. Facebook groups are lit. I actually have a Facebook community. I don't go on Facebook ever, so I'm never in that chat, but I know there are people that are in it. I believe there's almost like 1,000 members, dude. There's like 1,000 members in that Facebook group, but I never go on it. I'm usually on YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram. I don't like Facebook. I really never did. But either way, there is a community there too, for those of you that want to go check that out and be a part of that, okay? But either way, there's multiple outlets to connect with people, especially via the internet. If you're lonely, find your niche. There is always going to be someone there for you, and there's always going to be somebody there who likes you. Remember that. Okay, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Nonetheless, guys, thank you all so much for coming out to the daily today. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. We got a couple donations here, so let me get to those real quick. Cassandra coming through. Thank you so much, Cassandra, for the $50. It is much appreciated. And this one goes to put your to your monitors. They do a fantastic job. I'm confused. I think you mean moderators. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be confused. I think you mean moderators, though. But thank you so much. They really do a fantastic job. I do fuck with my monitors. My moderators heavy. I love my moderators. They're awesome. Shout out Iman. Shout out Grizzly. Shout out everybody, man. Shout out Vanessa. Shout out all my fucking mods, bro, because you guys do the work. Shout out Chastity. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't feel left out if I don't say your name. Like, there's a lot of moderators in my chat, but shout out to you guys, because you guys always come through and like really keep this chat going. You boot out the people that are definitely not high vibe. You definitely take out all those trolls. You take out the people. You update the people. You do so much and help. And I really appreciate that. For the moderators that are in my chat, I really appreciate you guys. You do a lot of work, and that to me is what I'm grateful for. So thank you. And thank you so much for the 1212 from Rastafari Ann. Be blessed, dear CMT Collective. We can be the light for each other here at home. Absolutely. Everybody can, man. And you guys also can feel free to talk amongst one another. You may meet people in this community that you become friends with and that you can enjoy talking to. I've met many people that I've become friends with. I became friends with plenty of my moderators, and plenty of people that watch my content. So it's beautiful that, everybody here can come into some sort of alignment in this community. I believe there was one more donation. Yes, thank you so much, Juliana Kelly, for the $14.99. The last readings have been so accurate for my signs, but I never catch you live to donate. I love you and your channel so much. You have helped me get clarity on so many tough times. Thank you. Thank you so much, Juliana. I'm really happy that I can help you get clarity. At the end of the day, that's the job that I want to provide to people is, whether it's a resonating reading or whether I'm giving you love and beautiful energy, as long as I'm brightening your day in some sort of way, that's important to me. So thank you so much for that donation, okay? But yeah, guys, I send my love out to you all the time. Thank you guys so much for being one of the best motherfucking subscribers anybody could ever ask. Thank you guys for always fucking popping through, showing love and support, literally being a straight up soul family. I appreciate that so fucking much. I love all you guys. Down below, if anybody wants to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, feel free to. If someone can leave a timestamp down below, feel free to as well. But anyways, man, for those of you that donate, no matter big or small, thank you for every donation. It really makes a difference. For those of you that come out and support every day, love you guys. And I show up. When you show up, I show up. Much love, guys. Have an awesome, amazing, fantastic rest of your day. Taurus and Leo will be uploaded tomorrow for the mid-months. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right? Peace.